couch. Get me guitar lessons. Hey there, LickNRiffers! Welcome back to yet another awesome guitar lesson here on LickNRiff, in which I'm going to show you how to make beautiful music using only 2 chords on a 12-string. And yep, it's exactly the same 2 chords as in the 6-string version of this lesson, how to make beautiful music using only 2 chords, using fingerstyle, of course. But because it's a 6-string, it's going to be a lot different than on a 12-string. It's actually a lot easier to make beautiful music using only 2 chords on a 12-string because of the way the 12-string is built. So the chords are E minor and C, okay? But unlike on a 6-string, we're not going to use the high notes. Okay? We're not going to use the E and B strings as our anchor for creating the music. We're going to use the bass strings. Okay? If you've been following the 12-string series here on LickNRiff, you know that on a 12-string, you actually focus on the bass strings, strings 6, 5, and 4. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So if you just take these 2 chords, E minor and C, and you just start playing simple arpeggios, just any string using your thumb, any string, the 6th, the 5th, the 4th, and then after each bass string, you play any of the high 3 strings. E, B, or G, immediately you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to show you how you can add licks to it. Okay, it's going to be very simple. We're aiming for a meditative sort of music. Okay, a meditative sort of sound, something that you can play without even thinking about it. Okay, so just start exploring the chords themselves, E minor and C. Beginning. This is what you want to explore first. So basically, all I'm doing is what I told you I was doing. I'm playing a bass string, then a high string. And I like the guitar not being in perfect tune because then I get a sort of a chorus sound from the strings. You might not like it. You might want your guitar to be in perfect tune. I prefer the slight detuning sound of the 12 string because it creates a better sonic, atmospheric effect that I like personally, okay? But if it bothers you, then tune your strings perfectly, okay? Basically, I'm just playing any of the bass strings with my thumb, and then I play the 1st or 2nd strings. That's usually what I'm doing. If I want to play the 3rd string, I'm using my thumb as well to get the right dynamic for it, okay? Because this is also an octaved string. Okay, so I'm using my thumb for the 3rd string. So basically, all I'm doing is using my thumb. Then I play either the 1st or the 2nd string, and then again, okay, I just repeat. Okay, the arpeggiating here occurs on the bass string. Okay. And after you do this, you can start hammering on notes, okay? Okay, you can do a hammer onto 2 on the 4th or the 5th. Okay, and okay, make sure you play both notes, not just one of them, both. Okay, so okay, you can also play a hammer on the 3rd string. So I like to add 2 on the first string as well for an add 9 sound. Okay, explore that option, and then you can play C or C major 7. C with the open second string. Okay? Okay, and you can solo with the bass notes. Okay, 2-0 on the D string, then 3-2 on the A string back to E minor. Okay, and you're back. And you can do the same thing. Okay, into C. You can do 2-0 on the D string and then 2-3 on the A. Okay, and then continue your arpeggiating. Now the G string is a very strong note here between the two. Okay? Okay? It can serve as a motif. So use it wisely. You don't want to play it all the time. Save the G string just for a special dramatic moment. Okay, you'll feel when you want to play it. And when you add 2 on the E string, you can do it with the C chord as well. Okay? Hey, you can create a really nice sound out of it. You can also use the same note, F sharp, you can use it here on 4 on the D string. And then you get E minor add 9. Okay? And you have both the high F sharp note and the high E note, which is really nice. You can't get that on a regular 6 string. So you get... And then to go to C, you can do the same chord, but only move your finger from the 2nd fret on the 5th string to the 3rd. And then you get a really nice chord. Okay, so it's 3 and 4 on strings 5 and 4. Back to E minor add 9. Just move 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3 on the 5th string. See, you can get all sorts of effects here. You can also add 2 on the 3rd string and 4 on the 4th and see what you get out of this. Okay, you can get a sort of a C diminished chord here without it being truly diminished, because the notes are all over the place. So it's still sort of a C chord. You have 3, 4, and 2 on strings 5, 4, and 3. Okay, so try that. Try E minor and then the C diminished chord. And you can open any of those strings and then put the note back on. You can do 0, 4, 0, 2, 0, 3. Because you have high notes as well, it works. course, you can add the high notes anytime you want, where they're, you know, normally are. Okay, play a normal C chord. Okay, now the thing here is that you already have these notes because you have C, you have it. Okay, you have the C bass, you have it an octave up. Okay, you have that note, so you can have the high C and the high B as well, which is really, really nice. Okay, it's just like having the F sharp and E. You can have both the high C and B. Okay, now you can play it slowly, you can speed it up. This was the simplest thing I did. I just played 2 and 3 on the 5th string. That's it. All the rest of the strings were open. And you heard it for yourself how beautiful it was. Because you have the high D as well. So you have the C add 9 sound without doing anything. So if you add 2 on the 1st string and you have 3 on the 5th string, you get a really, really nice chord. This is a beautiful, beautiful chord. And then if you play 2 and 2, you get E minor 7 add 9. So that's another option. Now, some of you might be thinking right now, you said it's going to be simple. Try for yourself. It is simple. I'm not really doing anything. It's the 12th string doing most of the work. I'm not doing anything. I'm just putting on E minor and the C chord head. I'm not even putting the whole C chord on. I'm just putting on one note. Okay, just 2 and 3 on the 5th string. That's all I'm doing. All the rest is in the picking. And I also proved to you that picking is not complex at all. It sounds complex because of the 12th string. That's why I love playing the 12th string so much. Okay? Trust me on this. Try it yourself and you'll see. Vibrating the 2 on the D string. I was just vibrating it wildly to get that effect. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson. Go have fun with your guitar. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tons of free lessons. So, join us. Bye for now.